Calls have been made for the resignation of Education Secretary Gavin Williams after the government's U-turn over A-level and GCSE grading. Students in England will now be given grades estimated by their teachers after many were left disappointed when they didn't get the results they felt they deserved.
Well, I was predicted BBC, and that was already taken into account that I had done bad on a few occasions, and you can't ignore that no matter what the circumstances are, I suppose. So they were already taken down from higher, and I thought BBC was fair for the situation. Then when I got the grades from the government, I got CCD, so it was quite a lot down.
I think it's really disappointing, the anxiety that the students have had to endure over the last few days. It's a relief that the government has made the U-turn on the decision. Obviously there's a lot of work that needs to be done by the universities to make sure they can accommodate as far as possible the students. Let's hope they're able to do that, and that things can be in place. Obviously we need to ensure that the GCSEs and the BTECs aren't forgotten in all of this as well.
I work across the board with children from primary up to GCSE levels, so I do believe it should be teacher assessments. So I work with special needs children as well, so they found it quite difficult. And just before the lockdown we had the mock exams, so that was stressful enough as it was anyway. And then the children realised that they wouldn't be sitting their exams, so that was added pressure for them.
I've thought it'd been an impossible situation from day one, because who could have known in March how long things would take to resolve? And whilst it's probably been an elephant in the room, it's always been the sort of the elephant on the horizon coming along. Nobody's really seems to have got a complete grip with it. And I have some sympathy with government trying to work things out and do the best, but I also think there's a big burden on, it will be a big burden on teachers to say you assess the grades, because then it makes it personal.